Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. What do you mean? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Enzo. And today we got something different. I saw this tweet a few days ago, maybe last week, about how this photographer deleted all the pictures of a wedding because they refused to give him food. Hungry photographer deletes all photos and leaves after being denied food at wedding. So I was like, this is interesting, so let's read on, right? And I'm gonna kind of read in diagonal, so y'all don't have to listen to the whole thing. But I started around 11 a.m. and was due to finish around 7:30. Around 5 p.m. food is being served. I was told I cannot stop to eat because I need to be a photographer. In fact, they didn't even save me a spot at the table. I'm getting tired and at this point kind of regretting doing this for next to nothing. Because, context, he was the, not the bride, but the groom's. He was the groom's friend. So he was like, oh, I don't do, because that photographer usually does puppy pictures. And the groom actually asked them because they couldn't find anyone, or I forgot if the photographer canceled last minute, whatever. And then he was like, I usually don't do this, but you know what? You're my friend, so I'll do it for $250. And if you're a videographer or a photographer, you know damn well, because this is peanuts. Like my high school teacher used to say, this is cat piss money. At this point, kind of regretting doing this for next to nothing. It's also unbelievably hot. The venue is in the old Veterans Legion, sorry. I'm French, so y'all. And it's like 110 Fahrenheit, and there's no AC. I'm Canadian, so we function in Celsius, so I don't even know what 110 feels like. So maybe, and so if you're editing, put what it is in Celsius, because I have no idea. But apparently it's hot because he's complaining about it. So I told the groom I need to take off for 20 minutes to get something to eat and drink, which makes total sense because I'm like, you're not giving me food. I've been there since 11 a.m. If I ate at 11 or at 10:30, whatever, it's 5. He can't even get water. I need to either be a photographer or leave without pay. Bitch, if there's one thing that do not work with me, is blackmailing. If you want to blackmail me, do your thing. Might as well just snitch on myself, because I ain't about to do none of that. I don't respond to blackmail. And here's what he did. With the heat, being hungry, being generally annoyed at the circumstances, I asked if he was sure, and he said yes. So I deleted all the photos I took in front of him and took off, saying I'm not his photographer anymore. If I was to be paid $250 miserable dollars, I added the miserable because, dramatic effect. So this basically comes from a Reddit stream, which is called r/I The AHole. So basically people break down what happened in a certain situation, and they're basically asking, are they the assholes? And in this situation, no, Mr. Photographer or Mrs., because it doesn't precise if it's a girl or a man, but no, you're not an asshole. You are doing the Lord's work. Because if it was me, I would have done the same thing, and I would have kicked the cake. Because this, you, the bride, and you know what? I hope, because the way they put it, it doesn't seem like the groom actually asked the bride's opinion. So I hope they deleted the pictures, and that the bride was pissed off at him, and that they had to be satisfied with, Aunt Bunny's iPhone blurry pictures, because that's all you're gonna get. If you're lucky, a couple of Snapchats here and there, but that's all you're gonna get. You're my friend. You asked me to do something for you, and I've been working since 11 a.m. on your payroll. But keep in mind, I've been working, preparing the night before, the day of, and then following people around, blah blah, taking pictures of this and that, and not even a plate of food you can give me. My guy, you can go yourself and add some tax to it. How about that for a change? I think it's basic, because even at that, for that specific situation, people on Twitter were actually debating that, oh, well, the groom is right because you're here to do a job. Yes, but it's not slavery. From what I've seen, we're not 400 years ago. Have some decency. People were saying like, oh, he should have packed a lunch or whatever. But even at that, he didn't even have time to sit down for 5 minutes. So even if he packed a lunch, you mean to tell me that he should have had a sandwich in his hand and try to take whack ass pictures with the other? That doesn't make any sense. So everybody loses, and I'm glad that he did. Like I said, I would have kicked the out of that cake, that groom, unfriend from Facebook, unfollow. Sir, ma'am, photographer, you're not the asshole. He was. Basically, we're gonna go on that stream on Reddit. Is that what you call a stream or whatever? And read some stories and give our opinion. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for putting a camera in my bedroom? I 22M. I'm assuming that stands for male. I live in an apartment with my roommate, 22 male, I guess, as well. We're both attending college part-time and getting along well with one another. The lease is under my name only. My roommate is not planning on living in the apartment after college. I do work night shifts three days a week. My hours are 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Wow, that's a shitty shift. He sometimes has his girlfriend stay overnight. So yeah, so it was 22 male. Which is no problem, as my boyfriend will stay when he visits. Okay, got you. When I come home from work, I have been noticing my bed has been a mess and I found clothing that did not belong to me in the sheets. What the fuck? I am awful with confronting people, but I know it's not my boyfriend as he lets me know beforehand when he is staying over. See, that's one thing I can relate to. I hate confrontation, but sometimes when you have to when you have to earn your respect, because apparently it's not something it's earned, not given, which is a dumb saying if you ask me. But like the decency of a human being is to show them respect, and if you can't do that, do I really need you in my circle? I'm gonna let you discuss that with whoever huh? Let's keep going. I ordered a camera and placed it in a spot where it can't be seen. I went into work and the camera app notified me that there was motion in my room. Okay. I turned the camera on and saw my roommate and his girlfriend on my bed. I was mortified and stopped watching the video. So this man, I'm assuming it's a 2-bedroom apartment, right? So you got your own room and then you're gonna go in your friend's room to do your nasty. Why would you do that? You're just being a dick. You know what I mean? You're just being a dick. Even if it's a kink, I'm sorry, I'm a kink shame that shit because you live in common, you live with someone else. You can't just be having sex on your friend's bed without his consent. Come on now. If he tells you it's okay, that's different. But you know what? Let's keep going. My boyfriend came over in the morning and I showed him the video of my roommate and girlfriend on my bed. My boyfriend texts the video to my roommate and he texts back that he wants to talk when he gets home. Okay? Roommate and I talk about the situation and I tell him that it's disgusting that he and his girlfriend are using my bed. Roommate's defense is that the bed is more comfortable than get out of here, bro. Get out of here. What do you mean? Ask me where did I get my mattress. Ask me, you know what I mean? But don't come and on my bed. How does that make any sense? See, people lack accountability. No, that's not the word. People lack something. If I find it, put it in the text right here because I totally forgot. Let's keep going. His girlfriend comes over in the evening and she starts attacking me for putting a camera in the apartment. Am I the asshole for putting a camera in my bedroom? I mean, are you the asshole? I don't say you're an asshole because you were scared of confrontation. You were scared of confrontation, so you didn't really know how to address it, and then now you have solid proof. The thing is that they were doing the nasty. So the girlfriend might opt with the oh, you're a pervert, blah blah. You're trying to do some voyeurism. How do you say that in English? Voyeurism. French is voyeurism. Okay, so you're trying to do that weirdo, blah blah blah. So she might get on that angle, and depending how much you recorded of the whole thing, because if you turn on the camera and you, as soon as it was getting steamy, you cut it off, that's different. But no, you're not the asshole, because this motherfucker's in your bed talking about, oh, your bed is more comfortable than you. My guy asked me where I got the mattress, and no issues gonna be had. We ain't gonna have an issue, you know what I mean? Like, common sense, use your head. Am I the asshole for telling my nephew that his deceased mother was my ex-wife? This is a family conflict that came up recently. I, male, 46, used to work in the military, so I was away from home most of the time. When my then and only son was 3 years old, I discovered by accident that he wasn't mine. He was my older brother's. It was the most devastating time in my life, aside from what I was dealing with. Okay. Yeah, this is getting heavy. My ex-wife and I ended up divorcing, and I cut contact with my brother for years. I was done with him even after my ex-wife, who he married the same year of the divorce, died suddenly. Oh, fuck. Okay. What's this one? My parents thought my ex's death was supposed to make everything okay, as they claimed. She was the one who drove, I think he meant, a wedge between me and my brother, but I kept my distance. I mean, rightfully so, right? This is weird. You're moving funny, my guy. My nephew started reaching out to me, and when we began seeing each other more often, when he was around 15, he has always been told that the fight between me and my brother was about business. My parents threatened to disown me if I told my nephew that his mother was my ex and that I should leave it alone, which I did, since they said if they had to choose, they'd pick their nephew grandson. Why, it's a lot of animosity in this family. Okay. He's now 21 and is getting married in November. He sent an invitation, which I declined and returned right away. My nephew refused to accept that and came over and started criticizing me, saying I'm being unnecessarily bitter and resentful toward his apologetic dad over some business, and said he cannot believe how much hate and grudge I keep inside me against his dad. That's the thing. So I'm pretty sure like the nephew was like, yo, uncle, what the fuck, that's up. It's just a business, blah blah. So you're telling me money is more important than me, and then this just sitting there like, I could wreck your life right there and then, but because my parents, your grandparents, I'ma stay very quiet and take whatever beating you're putting on me right now. He said I either try to work things out with his dad or he will not be seeing me again. Okay, an ultimatum. I like this. Let's see. I felt hesitant first, but then told him his dad and I don't have a usual beef, and that his mother was my ex-wife, who his dad messed around with while I was in military. My nephew denied, saying his dad and grandparents never told him that. He thought I was lying, so I showed him enough proof to get him to change his tone. Yeah, lower your chest now, little nigga. Yeah, lower your chest now, nigga. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where's that attitude now, bitch? Yeah, lower your tone, bitch. He left in a hurry and was enraged. I later found out via my parents that my nephew canceled all my family's wedding invitation, put the wedding on hold, and disappeared after he had a huge argument with them and disowned his dad. So you know what's funny is that the parents were trying to disown the brother who was the victim in the situation, and now it's the father who was the actual perpetrator. So okay, life sometimes, huh? My father has got very sick after this incident, and my entire family keep harassing me, saying I ruined everyone's life with what I did because of my hate and resentment towards my brother. Like, everybody knew what happened, right? But everybody was like, no, keep this under the veil. We're not. Don't tell nobody. And then this is what happens. But that's messed up. Like, he's the victim, and they were like, shut the fuck up. We get it, you're sad, yin, but like, shut up about it, because you're gonna ruin the whole family. Thank you. They said they warned me not to talk, and now I should deal with the consequences of alienating their grandson, nephew from them. But, well, I mean, the thing is, see, that's another thing, like accountability. You guys lied to the grandson, and some of y'all were ready to take that shit to the grave, or maybe just to say it on your deathbed, because it's a good thing that people do, because, yeah, I won't have to, face the music if I tell you something on my deathbed. What are you gonna do? Strangle me? Be mad at me? No, I could die in the next 5 minutes. You don't have time. You can't hold grudge. You'll just be like, I fucked your life up, and then mine is done, so I'm out. And then they're trying to dodge accountability, saying that, oh yeah, it's your fault that everything is fucked up right now. No, not really. Had you guys been honest from the get-go, the wedding wouldn't have been down the drain, though. I don't know if the wedding's down the drain, because the nephew's wife ain't done nothing yet. Even that, I can't say you're the asshole. I can't, because it's messed up, and they force something on you. They force you to silence without even asking for your advice, or not advice, but your point of view, or what do you think of this situation. They were just like, okay, no, you shut up about it, and then it is what it is, which is kind of messed up. I don't think you're the asshole, because that's fucked up. This is a fucked up situation that they put you in, your family put you in, and now they're just mad because their whole shenanigans just blew up in their face, and now they're like, oh shit, what the fuck, the grandson is mad, and now everybody's mad. And then rather than looking at yourself, you're gonna point fingers and be like, no, it's your fault. But if you have people like that in your life, fortunately it happens to be family in your case, maybe you shouldn't have them in your circle. So anyways, I hope everything goes back to normal, because this is heavy. And I was watching a video of Abba and Preach like 2 days ago, or even yesterday, about how like military people often have their wife cheating on them, and they have a term for that. It's called a jody. It's a whole story, blah blah. I'll put the definition right here. Am I the asshole for getting someone arrested? All right. I, 27 female, was at a bar with some friends between 21 and 33 girls, and my brother, 26 NB, I'm assuming non-binary, waiting to order drinks. A man came up from behind us and did that thing men do, where instead of saying excuse me, they put their hands on your back and hips. This guy did that to me. wait. I'm laughing, but that's not funny. Some people are like openly discussing, they'll grope you in public and then look you straight in the eye. And some people will try to make it subtle and do that. I need something so you can understand what I'm talking about. Let's just imagine that the stripe on bad is this voluptuous, beautiful woman. And often, if you are new to the scene, yes, guys would do this thing. So you're standing right there, you're with your girl, you're having fun, and then what's like, excuse me. The thing is, usually it's all the space in the back, but somehow, because I'm trying to catch your attention, guys will do this. Excuse me there. You don't have to do this. It's better if you approach the lady and talk to her. And if she's into you because your approach was respectful, then by all means, do what you gotta do, my man. This guy did that to one of my friends, then me, before standing next to me behind his friend who was getting... Oh, that's weird. This pissed me off, as I don't like people touching me. I'm with you there, sis, because I don't like when people touch me. If I don't know you, get the off me, bro. Get off me. The bar was busy, but not so loud that I couldn't hear people. So I said to the guy, next time you need to get by, just say, excuse me. There's no need to put your hands on us. Facts. The guy immediately went on the defensive, saying things like, I didn't touch you, don't flatter yourself, and I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot... All right. Okay. So here's another thing that some guys tend to do. Some people, maybe women say that. Hey, ladies who love ladies. Does that happen to you with other women too? Because I know it's not gonna happen to me. Actually, I actually been groped, and that shit is kind of fucked up. I don't like the feeling of it. But tell me, ladies, in the comments, ladies who love ladies, does that happen to you with ladies as well? Because clearly that's a realm that I'm not a part in. So I'd like to know. Let me know in the comment section though. So, but now this guy is basically getting in defense mode, insulting her. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Like, nobody's talking about none of that. The only thing the girl said is like, hey, next time you need to get by, don't touch me. I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, you fat bit. Here you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying. All right. Variation of the same insults were being thrown at me until I put my hand between his face and mine and said, your mate's got your drink, so now you can get out of my face and leave me alone, you ugly bastard. Oh shit, she went there. Admittedly, not the best thing to say to diffuse the situation. So she basically went, your mate's there with your drink, so why don't you get the out of my face? Actually, I understand, you know what I mean? Like, it makes sense the way she did it and the way she went about this, because this guy was already being aggressive about nothing. But if this guy can insult me for asserting my bodily autonomy, he's gonna get the same treatment. Fair. At this point, the dude becomes vitriolic. Vitriolic, what does that mean? Filled with bitter criticism or malice. Huh, the more you know. I like that. How do you say it?
Vitriolic.
Vitriolic. I said vitriolic. Okay, vitriolic. Got you. Hey, the more you know. At this point, the dude becomes vitriolic. New word. I like that. My bro realizes what's happening and tells the guy to leave me alone. The guy then starts screaming threats at them. I stand in between them, facing the guy, just repeating, leave us alone. Why are you doubling down on doing, like, given, maybe you were having a shitty day, you were just trying to relax, cop a quick feel over there, and then go talk to this one over there, and then get a drink. You're not a king, you can't do what you want, you can't just be copping a feel on ladies here and there, and thinking that everybody's gonna be cool. That's not how shit works. As this guy is shaking his fist at my brother, saying, just wait. Just you wait. What? Just you wait. Just you wait. Shaking. Every time I hear this saying, shaking your fist, I just... Oh, I'm gonna get you. I don't know about that old show that's like in black and white. I forgot what's it called, but it's this guy that keeps threatening his wife to, like, one of these days, paf! To the moon. I'm going to the moon. So basically how it ends is that the guy gets kicked out of the club and he gets arrested by the police, and they actually see them, and that girl's like kind of happy of the instant karma. So that part is cool, whatnot. What I didn't like is that when she told the story to her mom was like, well, why did you put yourself in that type of situation? Why didn't you just, quote unquote, take it and didn't say anything? Which I will terribly disagree with the mom, because this guy was the asshole in the story. She stood up for herself, and her friend and the brother actually joined in too. So kudos to both of y'all. And after that, justice was served. I get it. Maybe she might be not uncomfortable, but worried that something might have happened to her daughter, which is kind of what moms do, and that's fine. But it still doesn't make it right. I think that she has the right to stand for herself, and she did. So basically, that's how it ended, and that's my 2 cents on that. I think that's enough. We've done enough for today. Tell me if you liked this video, if you like maybe part 2, because it's a Reddit stream, so people like post things a lot. Ladies who love ladies, do ladies do the same thing as guys? Because like I said, I'm not part of that realm, so I don't know how it quite works. So let me know if that's the case for y'all. Also, if you enjoyed the video, put a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell because it helps the channel tremendously. Thank you very much. If anything, leave it in a comment. Follow me on my social if you want to. You don't have to. On this note, it's your boy, and so we out.